So we used law of sines yesterday, and we used them in cases where they always worked out. Today, we're going to have an ambiguous case. So it's when I'm given two sides and then an angle touching only one of those sides. This will result in either one triangle, two triangles, or no triangles. And the way I can tell this is if when I'm solving for my missing angles, I get acute angles that are less than 180 when I add them together. So I'll work through them. I have one of each case. So this is just an example showing me why they don't always work. So number one says, given a triangle with A of 22 inches, B of 12 inches, and A of 42 degrees, find the remaining sides and angles, and then round to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to first start by labeling my triangle A, B, and C. Okay, so my side length A is always across from my angle A. My side length B is always across from my angle B. And then my angle A is 42 degrees. So based on the information I have in this triangle, what should I solve for first? Huh? No, not area. I'm just solving for my missing sides and angles. It's not a right triangle, so I can't use the Pythagorean theorem. So which angle am I searching for? Can I find C based on what I have? Okay, what about a different angle? B. So how do I set it up to solve for B? Okay. Just 42? Okay. And then it should equal... We're finding B because I have the side length for B. So do I have my angle or my side? The side always goes on top. Sine B. Okay, so where is my variable currently? At the bottom. I always want to get my variables out of the bottom. So I'm going to multiply both sides by sine B. Okay. Do I like this fraction with sine B? How do I get rid of this fraction? Multiply by its reciprocal. I could divide by 12, but that would still leave me a placeholder of 1. Because it wouldn't get rid of the fraction. Okay, then I'm just going to rewrite what I have. Okay, how do I get rid of sine? But you're thinking along the right lines. I need to do, huh? I want to get rid of the sign in front of B because I need the letter to be all alone. Not divide by sign. No. So remember inverse sign? The one with the exponent of -1. So I'm going to rewrite what I'm going to be typing in my calculator. On the left side, inverse sign and sign will cancel out. And then on the right side, inverse sign always has to go in front. I can show you how to type this in the calculator, but I'm going to need someone to turn back on the light. Okay, so to type this in, to get the inverse, I'm going to go second, sine. Because notice how my second button matches the color of the inverse sign. And then I'm going to type the rest like I was yesterday. So I'm going to have 12 sine of 42 divided by 22. And again, just like yesterday, I should make sure I'm in degrees. Newer calculators will tell me. Older ones, you have to go and check. Okay, so then I just I cannot talk, enter. I don't think I said it on this problem. Oh, no, I did. Round to the nearest hundredth. So, how many decimal places is that? 2. This is 21.41. And which angle was this? Okay. Now I can do angle C. So I'm going to do 180 minus the 42 from angle A, minus the 21.41 from angle B. So what does this get us? Okay. Do I have everything I need for this triangle? I need to find side length C. So how do I set this up to find side length C? Yeah, now I can just do what I did yesterday. So I'm going to use, I always want to use the one the problem gave me. So I'm going to have the side length that they gave me was 22, sine over 42. And then if I'm solving for side length C, where is the C going? Is it going on the numerator or is it going with the word sine on the denominator? The top. And then I'm going to have sine of 116.59 on the bottom. Okay. Then to isolate my variable, I want to multiply both sides by what? So that is going to give me 22 sine of 116.59 over sine of 42. Okay, what does that get when we type it in? And then just notice this problem actually gave me units. So what was my unit? The question's here. It's basically what we did yesterday, except the very first step when we find our other angle, we have to use inverse sine. So the last two parts are like yesterday. The first step is just different. Questions on number 1. Okay, guys, number 3. Same thing. I want to go ahead and find the remaining sides and angles of this triangle. So I'm going to start off by drawing a triangle, labeling my sides A, B, and C, or my angles A, B, and C. I have my side length for A, which is 15, so that goes across from the angle A. My side length for B is 25. That goes across from it. And my angle for A is 85. We started off the same way, yeah. There is a catch, yes. Yes, Phil. Okay, so how do I set it up to solve? We're finding angle B. Okay, so just like before, I want to get rid of that sign from the denominator. Okay, then what do I want to do? Yeah. Okay. So then that is going to leave me with sine of b equals 25, sine of 85 over 15. How do I get rid of the sine in front of b? Sine inverse. So on my left side, those two cancel out. And then on the right side, I have sine inverse of this whole thing. Okay. So when I type this into the calculator, it tells me error domain. So what do you think this means? No. The triangle doesn't exist. There is no triangle here. That's it. I'm done with this problem. I can't do anymore.
Wow. That was a good one. I thought it was going to be a bad one.